All right, how's everyone doing? I am Rich CELENZA. Thanks for checking out the show. So, if you know anything about me, I help people with relationships and I help people with hygiene, wardrobe, fashion, fitness, and things in that nature. I'm going to be really focusing in a lot on anti aging because I keep saying this. That's what people keep coming to me for. So, I said, let me kind of go in this direction more than anything else. I also help people with confidence. So, really, with the exception of maybe relationships, which I still help people, the transition is going to be very similar. I didn't want to go off the beaten trail here all of a sudden after doing something for so many years and writing books on it. But what I want to talk about today is it's kind of anti-aging because it's something that I was actually just recently talking to my co-host Robert about at a coffee house, is how what he's gone through is kind of at different times in his life, and believe me, he's in good shape. He looks like $1,000,000. But when he was younger, for instance, falling more or less in and out of shape. Not entirely. Not someone like him. He's always going to be doing things that are active. So I'm not using him as this. But I do know a lot of people that really get in really good shape for a certain amount of time. And then they fall off a cliff. And then, then they fall out of shape. And we discussed this. And I've seen this throughout my life as well. Because I think a lot of people in the winter, and I want to say I did a podcast. I can't remember the name, or I used to say, don't let the holidays kind of make you fat or heavier or make you out of shape, especially like November and December. And, New Year's, baby, where a lot of people start gaining that weight, as you know, and a lot say they're going to start a New Year's resolution. So they're already overweight or they're out of shape. And then October, they're starting to eat candy. And then November, they're Thanksgiving, and they even gain more weight. And then they kind of blame the holidays. They say they're going to work out after the new year, and they don't. But in this case, a lot of guys I know, and women, they do the thing where they work out really hard during the winter to get ready for spring and summer. This happens a lot, actually, more than you think in Florida and California as well, because it's beach weather. So they kind of want to work out, and they don't, they're not at the beach as much, let's say in the summer. They don't feel like taking as much time off. They kind of fall into more of a regimen. They start working out October, November, December. The weather's cooler. They're maybe going inside a gym, especially places, again, like Florida, California, or other areas too. Outside, you can run. It feels better. You could be doing other things, activities where it's not so hot outside during the summer. So people are really, I think a lot of times, working out really hard throughout the winter. Then summer or spring comes, they start working out less, and then they just kind of collapse during the summer. And they look great. They look like they're really in good shape. So then summer for the most part, they're kind of lackadaisy on summers. They're going on vacations a lot of times more, going to the beach more, which is wonderful, summer holidays, all those different types of things, and they slowly fall out of shape. And then you can kind of see from what they look like at the beginning of summer, even if you look on their Instagram or Facebook, and then at the end of summer, it's just like almost two different people, and they start this process all over again. And, I just want to bring this up to people, and I'm not telling anybody what works for them, God bless you. But if you do something like this, now you may be also somebody who works out for 2-3 months, gets in really good shape, but for some reason something happens and then they quit for 2 or 3 months. I shouldn't just use the holidays. But, try to just be a little more consistent. Even if it's your downtime or you see that downtime throughout the years. Even if you just go a couple times a week, because we were even discussing that, or doing something active again. Listen, if you love going on vacation, do something active. That doesn't mean you have to lay in a hammock or just eat a ton of food. Or if you love to go fishing, that's fine, but it may not be enough activity. Especially if your body for, say, 5-6 months, you've been, really doing certain things and you've been getting healthier. You may have been even eating better. You're prepping your body to be in really good condition, and then all of a sudden you're kind of telling your body, all right, now there's no rules. Let's just do whatever the hell we want to do. We want to be consistent when it comes to our health and wellness a little bit. And I think a lot of people just have bad habits when it comes to falling in and out of shape. You also see this with, say, doings or weddings or parties or whatever the case may be. They may have something coming up in a few months and they want to look in shape for it, right? It could even be New Year's or whatever. They get in really good shape. The party, holiday, or whatever the hell happens, the wedding or whatever, look at them a few months after that. especially a lot of women, I'd hate to say that, they get in really good shape for certain things, and then for some reason, if they don't have anything kind of set up, they just kind of let themselves go. And believe me, men do it as well. But just kind of catch yourself saying, why am I doing these type of things? Why am I kind of doing the yo-yo with my body? Because it gets very confusing, I think, a lot of people, for people when you start gaining 10, 15, 20 pounds sometimes, and then you lose it, and then you gain it. And I'm not sitting here, I'm not going to talk to you like I'm some doctor, but I definitely have had weight fluctuating issues. And I'm telling you, the best thing I ever did was get to one weight and stick with it. Not only because of my wardrobe, but just because I found a weight that I felt comfortable in. Because a lot of times you don't realize by this yo-yo, you're not as comfortable as you think. You may not even realize gaining this weight when you're out of shape. It's affecting your sleep, right? It could be affecting a lot of different things, your heart, your organs. Then when you're in shape, you know what I mean? You don't realize that you feel a lot better. And I'll tell you this, the way you look, a lot of people try to pretend. If you really do like looking better, which I think most people that work out, most people that I know, they do it because they want to look better. They don't say that. But if you do want to look better, use that component. Don't hide from it. Don't be someone like, I don't want to be vain. I don't give a shit what I look like. I just work out because I want to stay in shape. And then I don't work out because I don't have time for it. That's cool. You could say whatever you want. But if you truly do want to look good and feel good and stay in better shape, address this. Because I do think there's so many people out there that have either weight fluctuating issues or they get in and out of shape. So that's just my 2 cents. You got any questions or comments? Please feel free to hit me up. I'm going to be doing webinars starting in December, the first Tuesday and third Tuesday of every month for an hour and a half. I'm going to be interviewing a couple specialists in health and wellness and wardrobe and fashion. I'm also going to give my 2 cents. We're going to be doing Q&As because I really do want to help people when it comes to anti-aging and do it affordably and also address a lot of the problems that they're not willing to admit to. So, got any questions or comments? Hit me up. Take care.